In this video, boys, me and JC are going to be ranking the best cards right now in Season 7 and NBA 2K25 Myteam on a tier list here ranging from S that does go all the way down to the D tier category, and we have 70 cards here, all the best cards in Myteam, and we'll be doing part 1 here on my channel, of course, and then you guys can expect to see part 2 right after this video goes live over on JC's channel. So I'll leave a link in the description down below to JC's YouTube channel, but I'm sure you guys already follow him over there. So after you're done watching part 1 on my channel, the first 35 cards will be ranking. Make sure to go check out part 2 over on JC's channel. But how we doing tonight, man?
Doing good, dude. I'm excited to do another tier list. It's been a little bit since we've done one of these tier lists, so this should be a fun one. I know y'all haven't gotten one of y'all's creative videos here in a couple of weeks between me and Evan. We'll try to do another more creative collab next weekend. And if y'all have any ideas, feel free to leave them in the comments on this video for Evan's channel. And of course, make sure y'all subscribe to Evan's channel as well if you haven't already. Without further ado, I guess we should get into it, right?
Yeah, let's do it, man. So first card here is Dark Matter Mark Eden, and I just want you guys to remember, these are like literally the top 70 cards in this game. I think he's still B or A. What do you think? I'll let you have the first pick.
I feel like for the sake of this video, as of now, I want to put him B tier.
That's what I was thinking
from there.
Yeah,
because he's not insane in terms of like jump shot. He's only got like 84 speed, but he's huge. He gets really great inside animations. Really good card.
Yeah.
I think B for now.
Yeah, because you have to remember, there's at least there's around 10 invincible cards in this game. Not really including Paul George, because he's not really invincible, but like that's guaranteed 9 cards or whatever in S. Like that's guaranteed. So it's like then we're not going to put probably much more than 10 cards, maybe like 15. So then you got to move all the other best cards down to A tier. So I think Mark Eden's really good, but you got to remember, there's so many great cards in this game, and these are like literally the only best cards. So he's very good, but I do think he's B tier because again, cards like Invincible Giannis, that's an easy S tier. Like he's an invincible card. He's 6'11" at small forward. I don't think you really disagree, right?
No, I don't disagree at all. He's obviously S tier.
Yeah,
he's the best small forward in the game. I think including everybody as far as I'm aware.
Yeah, he's definitely the best small forward. We haven't got really that other overpowered small forward card. It's mainly been point guards with Jokic, LeBron, obviously now LaMelo, Jimmy, Ben, and then centers is like Wemby, Shaq, and blah, blah, blah. So Yao Ming, he's definitely the best small forward in this game for sure. But here's what I'm talking about, like 100 overall MJ, he's got to go A in my opinion, and he's just a better card than Mark Eden, and it doesn't feel right to put those cards on the same tier in my opinion. So that's where I feel like you have to put the gap of Eden in B and MJ in A.
Yeah, I fully agree. And one disclaimer that I do want to mention real quickly is remember, this is the best cards in the game. A lot of these cards aren't what me and Evan would consider attainable cards. That's why we've been doing these attainable cards tier lists and top 10s and stuff like that and starting to implement those into our channel because a lot of these cards aren't attainable. So if this video doesn't totally speak to you with the cards that are in S tier and you don't feel like you can attain them, I understand that. That's why we have those other videos mixed into the rotation as well. So I do want to make that disclaimer real quickly.
100%. Yeah. I mean, in the future, I'm sure we'll do an obtainable cards tier list, like best obtainable cards. So we'll definitely get, you know, a video like that for you guys coming out soon, but want to go obviously over the best cards because we know we definitely know you guys like these videos as well. But Dark Matter Dikembe, this is tricky because
I almost want to put him S.
Like I almost want to put him S, but you got to remember that there's like Wemby, there's Shaq, there's Yao. Those 3 cards are just better, but he's very close to S. That's what I'll say. Dikembe is a beast, but I think we go high A for now. You cool with that?
100%. He is just as good as a couple of cards we have coming up on this list. Guys like 100 KP, 100 Shaq.
Yeah.
I truly believe Dikembe is just as good. I think he's the best Dark Matter in the game right now.
I would agree. Best Dark Matter for sure. Probably followed behind Beasley, but we'll get to Beasley obviously here at some point. Vince Carter. Okay. Is he D or C?
On this list, I mean, Zion's D. Rashard Lewis is D.
Yeah,
so
like
we'll
there is some bad
Carter
cards.
D, I think.
Okay. So you want to put him C, you said, or D?
I think he has to be C because his jumper is really fast and obviously he's got the 100 stats and bad as he just doesn't move very good.
Okay, I think C tier is fair. Do you think Sar is then also C or do you think he's B?
I think he's C. I think he's worse than Eden. Like if I was going to play Sar at power forward versus Eden at center, I'd take Eden. And if I was picking one for center, I'd definitely take Eden. So
that's a fair. That is fair. Now 100 overall Tim Duncan, is he still S? He's really good, man, but I don't know if he's still S tier. But
I love the movement, but with the amount of like 100 overalls, like again, Wemby, Yao, and KP, or Wemby and Yao and Shaq are no-brainer S tiers. I low-key think we have to go A for right now. I feel like him and Dikembe are same level.
Yeah, him and Dikembe are the same level. So if we were to have Tim and S, I feel like we had to go Dikembe. So let's go high A tier for Tim Duncan. I know you guys are probably thinking that's crazy, but trust me, you'll see the cards on this list. You're gonna see there is cards that are just better outright than those 2 cards at the center power forward position. like 100 overall KP, he's not as good in my opinion at power forward as Tim Duncan, and at the center position or power forward, he's not as good as Dikembe. Like, is it crazy to say KP and B? I think it is, right? Is he low A? Like, he's probably somewhere in A.
I think 7.299 speed is still low A. His jumper's not bad. He's still really good. He's still low A.
That's fair. We'll go A tier for Porzingis. Invincible LeBron. I mean, honestly, guys, I don't think we're really going to talk about the invincible cards because they're all S tier besides Paul George. We'll get to, well, we will definitely get to Paul George here in a second because I know we're both going to have a lot to say on that card. But yes, LeBron James, easy S tier.
Obviously. I mean, the thing with Invincibles, they all have perfect SIGs. They all have God tier jumpers. Besides Paul George, of course. I mean, they're all ridiculously stacked cards. Not to mention they're all huge at their position as well. They're all no-brainer S tiers. I think that's obvious.
Yeah, for sure. Shaq, I mean, easy A. He's Dikembe level, Tim Duncan level, right?
100%.
Yeah, 100% an A. Franz Wagner, I think, is better than Vince in my opinion. Maybe not by a ton. I think B, right?
I think he's B. He's 6'10". He's pretty switchable. He's really well-rounded stat and badge-wise. Jumper's fast. Only flaw to him is that I feel like he gets a lot of load-ups sometimes with his shot. But
yeah,
at the end of the day, he's a 6'10", extremely switchable, extremely well-rounded shooting guard who's got a fast jumper and good movement. He's a stud.
Yeah, I like Franz in B. I will say Ben Simmons, probably one of the most interesting cards. Like, I don't know where you put him. I would probably lean low S, but I could understand if you wanted to save it for mainly the invincible point guards because we have like 5 of them. But I think he's just as good as like Invincible Jimmy, to be honest.
I think he's as good as your Jimmys and LaMelos of the world. I mean, 6'10", he moves really good. They switched his jumpers. It's a better jumper this year.
I think he's Pro 2, right?
Card. He's somewhere in the S tier. Yeah, he's a god. He's S tier for sure.
He's Pro 3, so it's not as good, but I think it's still okay. But yeah, Ben Simmons.
Still cracked.
Yeah, S tier for sure, or maybe not for sure, but he's definitely somewhere in S, I would say. T-Mac, he's a card like MJ where when they came out, they were definitely S tier cards, but at this point in the game, I think you have to go A tier for T-Mac.
I would agree. I think he's relatively towards the lower end of A tier at this point, to be honest. Maybe that's a crazy take from me.
I would say lower.
Fade this year.
Yeah.
So he's still A though.
Yeah, I would say lower A, kind of like MJ. To me, they're kind of like lower A tier because we'll talk about other point guards that are definitely better than MJ, and we'll talk about some shooting guards that are definitely better than T-Mac. Zion Williamson, probably the worst card on this list. I just put him because he is the Pro Pass card. He's 100 overall. I know he's not very good. He's 6'6" at power forward, but just thought I'd throw him on the list, and I think we can also put Rashard Lewis. Actually, where would you put Rashard Lewis? D tier?
His jumper's atrocious. He's D tier.
Okay, yeah. I haven't used his jump shot, so I don't know.
I do not. Rashard's just another one of the 2K dropping a bad 100 overall to make it more likely that you pull a bad 100 overall. Zion, are we serious?
Yeah, dude, that's just awful.
In May, you're going to drop Zion with his own jumper and put him as a power forward center when his opal was a small forward power forward.
It doesn't make any sense.
Just come. It's terrible. It is intentional and it's terrible.
Yeah.
And it's honestly kind of a slap in the face. Out of all the slaps in the face from season 7, that's certainly one of them.
I agree, man. Like, if you're going to make Zion 6'6" at power forward, make him a park card. Give him the best jump shot in this game. Give him good dribble sigs. At least we can go use him in park, and maybe you can somehow switch him with like a Bogut at point guard, and you can kind of use him. But he doesn't even have a good jump shot. He doesn't really have great sigs. I don't even know if, I think he might have Pro 2, but I don't even know.
He stinks. He's bad. Yeah. He stinks.
He's really bad. Yeah, I mean, I'd take 5,000 MT Kelaware over my power forward, to be honest. So, Invincible LaMelo Ball, again, obvious S tier. Maybe Ben Simmons is better, but I've heard LaMelo. You did a game plan, actually. So what do you think about LaMelo?
He's really, really good. He moves so devious. I know all the Invincibles do, but he really does. And he's got that same jumper as T-Mac from 2K23, the KPJ base Oscar upper. It is just so smooth. I really like this LaMelo card. Like, I think he's probably one of the, he's going to be considered one of the more mediocre Invincibles because of his height. He's a beast. And if he ever drops in price, I might low-key look to snag him towards the end of the year because he's a lot of fun to use.
Yeah, I think he looks like that fun point guard to use. He might not be good as LeBron and Jokic because of his size, and I'm sure there'll be some other point guards that come out that are 6'10" as Invincibles or crazy heights, like Ben Simmons, I'm sure. Or I don't know if Ben Simmons gets Invincibles, but you guys know what I mean. There's going to be obviously better Invincibles than LaMelo, Magic Johnson, for example. But I think later in the year, he's going to come down in price, and I think he could be a very fun point guard to use. Just like JC's saying, Chris Webber feels like B tier to me. I don't think he's as good as the 100 overalls in A. I think he's B. What do you think?
I know that the popular thought process with Weber is that his jumper's weird and he's not that great of 100 overall. He's a 6'10" small forward who is extremely elite defensively with a very fast jumper and Darius Garland dribble style with Steph Curry escape. I think he's amazing. I know his jumper's a little hit or miss. I'd put him A. I love that card. I wish I had him, to be honest, because he really, every time I use him, I like him. I don't know if it's just me. I really like him. I think he's super versatile.
I was just looking at it as I probably like the other 100 overalls better, but I'm okay to go A. I think now looking at it again, he's better than Franz. He's better than Mark Eden. I think he's somewhere in the low A tier for me personally. Cade is C tier.
At best.
Yeah.
They nerfed that card. So he doesn't have a fade. He just still doesn't have a hezzy. They made him so much more mediocre than they needed to. He could have been a dog.
Yeah, Cade could have been a lot better at point guard with a better fade, and even if his jump shot got changed. But yeah, I do think Cade's C tier. Devin Booker probably also C tier.
He could have. He has an argument for low B. I wish he moved a little better, but he's got a great fade and a great jumper. I agree. I think C is probably right.
We'll go high
But
C tier.
He's closer to B anyway.
Yeah, that's fair. Invincible Jokic, again, I mean, a 6'11" point guard with a good jump shot, Pro 2, best SIGs in the game. Are we going to get a better point guard in the next month until we get Go cards?
I'm sure we'll see a point guard Kareem at some point, but until that card comes out, yeah. I mean, this Jokic is one of the better cards. He's one of the 2 or 3 best cards in the game.
Yeah, 100%. Because of his size at point guard, it's just undeniable, one of the best cards. Tim Thomas, he feels like that middle card to me, perfect, like B tier.
Low B, high C.
Yeah.
6'10", versatile, small forward. I mean, there's just a lot of good dark matter small forwards, so I think for me, I'd put him C. That's just my opinion, because there's like 3 dark matter small forwards at least that I like more than him, in my opinion.
Really? Okay. You don't think they're on the same tier, though? Because it's Luol Deng, AK, right? Those cards?
Yeah, well, I think Beasley's better, and then Luol and AK are probably
Beasley's
better too,
yeah.
but not by as much.
Beasley's better for sure. So you want to go like high C?
That's my opinion, because I feel like I'd put Luol and AK in B. We'll get to them later.
Okay, yeah, fair. Okay, Gally Super Wemby, this might be a hot take. I think he's still A tier.
I don't think that's that hot of a take.
Okay.
Incredibly hard to contest. He's 7'4". He doesn't feel slow because of how big he is. Really good card. I think he's still A. I don't mind that.
Okay.
I think he's better than Eaton, honestly. After using Eaton for a while, I was like, I think Whip is better.
Yeah, exactly. Now, 100 overall Dwight, do we want to go C or low B? Probably C?
His jumper's just not good enough. I'd damn near put him D because of the jumper, but yeah, I think C.
Okay, we'll go somewhere in C tier for Dwight. Really, you didn't like his jump shot? I actually thought his jump shot was good. Am I crazy?
Couldn't hit with him when I used him, dude. I mean, I hit with him freestyle, but once I got in game, it was load up central.
I did like the Garland dribble style,
lows.
Francis size up, Kemba escape. That's good, Pro 2. But
I mean, if you want to put him B, I'm okay with putting him B. I just personally think he's C.
I think we have so many cards in C because like Giannis, he's probably also C, right? Or do you think he's B still?
I agree with that. No, he's C.
Yeah, so it's like we have so many.
If you want to move Dwight to B, we can move Dwight to B. I just don't like the jumper.
No, I think we keep Dwight in C. He's very high C in my opinion, but we'll keep him in C. I think there's a lot of B tier cards coming up soon eventually. 100 overall Yao is not a B tier card though. He is for sure S. 7'6" center. It's Yao Ming. He's going in the S tier.
100 overall in the game. He's a monster. One of the best cards in the game.
And he is probably going to be the best 100 overall. I don't think they'll drop a better 100 overall card, but maybe they will.
100%. I fully agree.
Yeah, exactly. Ben Wallace, he's only 6'9" at power forward, but dude, he is a dog. He's at least C tier in my opinion. I wouldn't hate to throw him in B.
He's better than Dwight.
Yeah.
He's better than Dwight.
That's what I was gonna say. I wouldn't hate to throw him in B. Yeah, I really like Ben Wallace. I mean, Patty Base is crazy good on that card. Having that fast of a jump shot is insane. His defense is amazing. He's got the afro on, not on his card art, but on his player model. He looks like 6'10", 6'11" with the afro. So I do think B tier.
Got the stats of 100 overall. Like they souped the crap out of that card statistically. He is so good.
Yeah, I go Ben Wallace B. I agree with that too. Again, Invincible Shaq. I mean, these cards are. I know we both did gameplays on this card, and oh my lord, does that Shaq card move and just that jump shot
so fast. It is ridiculous.
Yeah, exactly. The jump shot I think could have been better, but it's still a really good release. I'm just not a huge fan of Derek Upper, man. It's good, but it's not like. I think
I'm with you.
I don't know.
It nerfed him a little. He's still S though, obviously.
Yeah, easily S tier because of the movement. 7'1" power forward. Luka, I've always viewed as the same tier as Booker, but would you go C tier?
You know, I would have agreed with you. I'm fine with putting him C. I actually think I would have had Booker over Luka a couple weeks ago. Now I'd take Luka over Booker. He's not the scorer that Booker is, but he has a bigger player build and it helps him defensively. And I really like his jumper too. It's very smooth, very consistent. I feel like off the ball, Luka's perfect. He just doesn't have a good fade and is limited in terms of some of the SIGs. So it's weird. I think C's probably right, but I know I'm biased because Luke is my favorite player, but I didn't actually love that card when he came out. And the more that I use him, the more I'm like, yeah, this card's really good if you put him in the right role.
Yeah, no, I can see that. I think we'll go C tier though for Luka. Dark Matter Kareem. Is he B now or is he still A?
I think B. I don't think he's on the level of a Dikembe. He's still really good. He's still 7'2", 96 speed, super good animations, but Dikembe is noticeably better.
Yeah.
As are the 100 overalls.
And the 100 overalls, like Tim Duncan at power forward, Shaq. I could see an argument between him and Kristaps, but I think Kristaps is definitely better at power forward for sure. Talking about 100 overall, Chet, also B.
High B. He's not as good as the 100s in A though.
Yeah.
Or Dikembe, in my opinion. Jumper, it's the jumper. They just didn't change the jumper. It's not that great.
Yep, and that's pretty much a lot of the newer 100 overall cards. They're just not getting their jump shots changed like which is weird. The old 100 overalls like Chris Webber, MJ, Shaq even gets their jump shot changed, but the newer ones don't. I don't really understand that, but and anyways, Chet's gonna be in B tier. Blake Griffin, C. Where's he B?
He is B. He's got Garland dribble style, really good jumper. He's 6'10". He's honestly not that much worse than Weber. You could argue A. I think high B. I really like.
I didn't like his jump shot when I've used him before. I didn't like that. I think it's like Jonathan Isaac base, I want to say.
Dude, Isaac base is great if it has a good upper. I was a fan. I don't know. Maybe that's
Okay.
just opinion.
No, we could go
I
B,
liked
though.
It a lot.
Yeah, I think B
Yeah,
tier
he's
is
good.
fair.
I think he's high B, honestly, personally.
Okay. This is the hot take of the video. B.
B tier.
Okay. Fair.
It's not even a hot take. I'm fully in agreement with you. Jason
He's
Kidd's a
so
god.
good, dude. I don't care that he's 6'4". Dude, that card plays like he's at least 6'6". Like MJ 6'6", he plays that tall.
Have you used the new Walt Frazier?
Yes, he's
I don't
like
know if that
Jason
card's
Kidd.
on this list.
Yes, he is.
So good.
Wait.
Yeah, we'll get to him.
Oh,
when we
I
get to
didn't put him
my
on the
part of this
list.
video.
Damn,
Okay,
I
I guess we
forgot.
won't. Well,
He's Jason
that's
Kidd.
all right. He's B tier as well. He's literally the same card. Walt and Kidd
Yeah.
are both absolutely nasty.
Damn, I forgot to put him. Yeah, he's really good. Marcus Aldridge, B as well. He's 6'11" at the 2.
That's his biggest value, is how big he is. His jumper's not that insane. It's not really a shot creator, but he is glitchy size-wise. I don't know. I'd lean C, personally.
You go high C?
But if you want to go B, I mean, it's up to you.
Let's go high C tier for LaMarcus. D-Rob's probably also C.
At this point, yeah. I wouldn't take him over Kareem or Chet or somebody like that.
Yeah, for sure. And then I think Kawhi is probably B tier. He seems like the perfect B tier card. He's not, I mean, he's close to a Tracy McGrady. I don't think he's that much worse than a T-Mac at shooting guard, but I think B tier is fair. Like, he's definitely a lot better than any of the cards in C tier, in my opinion. Really good defender. Still like his jump shot. He's still one of the best on-ball defenders in this game because of his motion style. Just the way he moves defensively is insane. And 7'3" wingspan, perfect defensive stats, basically perfect badges. And yeah, I think Kawhi, you'd agree, is B tier.
I agree. And the behind the back's a nice little
Yes.
positive to him as well.
Forgot
He's
about-
got extra shot creation ability, which is nice.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm gonna go. Well, I should say we're gonna go Kawhi in the B tier category to round out part 1 of this best cards tier list. Again, guys, part 2 is gonna be over on JC's channel, so make sure to click on the link in the description down below. Go to his channel, or again, you guys probably just know his channel, so go search it up. It'll probably be up maybe half an hour ish after this video does go live, and you guys can check out part 2 and see the next 35 cards that we're going to be ranking on this tier list. Hopefully you guys did enjoy this part, and again, make sure to go show some love to JC, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.